Hello and welcome. Today is April 28th, 2026, and today is Trailer Tuesday. I'm your host, Xolo Q. I'm a Xolo's quaintly rebrand guide to the underworld, and on today's streams, I'm going to react to the trailers you guys suggested over on the YouTube side. Hello, Hospitaler. Oh my god. Your name, whenever it pops up, I get tongue twisted. Hello, Hospitaler Sylvan Tobias. Welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you're enjoying Winrose Xolo. I'm still in demo and deciding. I actually did a review on the game. So if you want a more comprehensive feedback on the early access version of the game, feel free to go check that out if you haven't already. But I've been having a great time, really enjoying it. It's just been great. Honestly, I feel like Winrose has just been the kind of, I guess, like, I feel like this year for me, there's been quite a few games that have like surprisingly been really, really fun to play. Like, and when I say surprisingly, I mean like I expect like a moderate amount of fun, but like with Winrose, I just feel like I'm hooked, you know? Like I want to play, I think about it all the time, like, man, maybe I should try this, maybe I should try that. I'm not even playing the game. I'll be having like shower thoughts thinking, oh, I need to try that in Winrose, you know, that kind of stuff. So it's definitely one of those kind of games. I highly recommend it. But yeah, I don't blame you on the deciding factor. You know, you always want to make sure that you think about what you want to do. I don't know where you would buy it. Like, I don't know if you would plan to buy it on Steam or some other platform, but I know like Steam has like a 2-hour window where like if you buy the game and let's say after about, you know, maybe it's not quite the 2-hour mark and you're not really feeling the game, you can refund it with like hardly any issues at all. They've always been great with customer service stuff, so I recommend you know, if you're really unsure, if you're on the fence, you know, like I said, just check out the review. I did actually, the review is right here. I made this review, I posted it like 4 days ago about the game, so check that out if you want to. Now there's a reason why I'm on my homepage, right? And the reason why I'm on my homepage is because I found out that I have now reached 3,500 subscribers on the YouTube channel, which is crazy. I'm like, what? That's so crazy. Like, I feel like I just hit like 3K and then suddenly I'm at 3.5 and I'm like, oh my god, you know. So for me, it's like a shocking experience, you know. Super cool. I mean, honestly, guys, like, I'm so happy about this. I'm like, man, you know. And the thing is, like, I have a goal for like the end of the year to reach like 5K, but I don't think I don't know if I can reach that. It's just like a wishful goal, I guess I'll say. But we'll see how this goes. Anyway, on another more important note, I also received an email the other day seeing that apparently I've reached this many views on the channel. Like, wow, it was 925,000 views like before, and now it's at like 930. I'm like, when did that happen? What the fuck? So I'm just like kind of in shock, low key. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, that's actually like really crazy. Like, I can't believe it. So thank you so much, guys, for all the support and everything. I really appreciate it. Also, for anyone who did not see, I just posted about, I want to say 30 minutes ago or an hour ago. I made a couple of posts. One of them is a members only post, and another post was for, what was it? Oh yeah, like an update for the next V Rising related video I'm going to come out with. That video is the horse design, like build design guide or whatever. That one is actually going to have 10 examples, so that's way more than usually what I add. Usually I add like maybe 5 or 6 max, but this time I decided to go all out, so it's gonna be 10 examples. Kind of a longish video, I would say. The video is probably going to be about an hour or 15 minutes long if I had to guess, if I had to guesstimate, something like that. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. That is coming along nicely. I just finished all the recording for like footage and building, so all the builds are built. All the footage is recorded, the b-roll is recorded. The only thing I have to do now is voiceover and just kind of reflect and kind of explain like my process and things like that. That's going to take a little bit more time. Also, on another note, I haven't been feeling great. So last week I was telling you guys that I had like really bad like neck and back pain going on. And it got to a point where like every time I like inhaled, like even just like deeply inhaled, it felt like my whole chest was on fire. So I ended up going to the hospital on Sunday, and I was like, yo, doctor, something's wrong with me. And the doctor's like, we will test, we will see. And I was like, thank you. So I did like all these different tests. I did, you know, the chest x-ray, the samples, the, you know, blood samples and all that. And everything came back fine, except apparently low potassium. So I need to eat more bananas, I'm being told. So that's a funny outcome there. But apparently the good news is that I'm not having a heart attack. Yay! I don't have some kind of pulmonary embolism. You know, I'm not dealing with like a weird blood clot or something. That's what I was worried about. I was like, oh my God, don't tell me. But no, luckily that is not the case. I'm just having really severe muscle pain in my back and, you know, my neck. The good news is that it's getting a lot better now. I feel a lot better. I was prescribed something to help with that. You know, a little bit of pain relief, a little bit of muscle relaxing. So you could say that I am now halfway healed. The bad news is that I'm now developing a cough. So if I burst out into coughing midway through the stream, I do apologize. I'll try not to cough into the mic to the best of my abilities, but I can't guarantee it. Now, this cough kind of reminds me a little bit of how I was feeling when, like earlier in the year when I had pneumonia. And I really hope I'm not getting pneumonia again. Like, I hope I'm not like dealing with pneumonia 2.0 or something. Because that was, I mean, it took a while for my body to shake that. I just hope that's not what this is. I don't know. Maybe I'm just worried, but like, but yeah, I think I'm doing all right otherwise. But yeah, no heart attack today, guys. I think we're good. I was trying to think of there was something else too. I can't quite remember. I forgot what else I was gonna say, but anyway, let me read the chat real quick. I know I was rambling for a while. Hello, Blue Eyes Dark Magician. Thank you for the lurk. Hello, Lazira Zosh. Thank you for the congratulations. I appreciate it. Hello, Mashin Droid Rinsu. Hello. Oh, that's just the bot. Hello, Lumia Streambot. Hello, Catchy Coach You. Hello, Xeno Deity. Hello, Reaction Reviewer. Hello, You Read Your Curse. Hello, What Did You Do? And hello, Dongzi. Hope you guys are all doing well. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing better too. I mean, honestly, I was in so much pain last week. It got to the point where like I literally couldn't sleep because every time I like deeply inhaled, it was like a jump. Like I would just flinch because it was just hurt so much. But yeah, I just had a really bad like muscle thing. I don't know, some kind of weird muscle pain of some kind, and it was just really severe. But I guess we're good now, at least for now. But yeah, I just wanted to point those things out. Like I said, thank you so much for all the support. You know, for anyone missed it, I was saying I reached 3,500 subscribers. Now, here's the thing. I try not to focus on this kind of thing. Like, I'm always like, okay, what content do I make? How quickly can I make it? You know, what kinds of things are people looking for? And, you know, stuff like that. So the real takeaway here is, what do I do from here? Because, like, a lot of the stuff I've worked on has been... Hello, Musica Musa, welcome. A lot of the stuff I've, you know, put together on the YouTube channel has revolved around a lot of survival games, mostly V Rising, but since there's not going to be any new patches for the game, and I feel like I've kind of covered all of the decorative guides that I've wanted to do. I think I'm done with decorative guides once I put this last one out, and I think that'll be where I pivot. So my plan is essentially to start start making similar kinds of guides, but for Windrose. So now you're probably wondering why Windrose, right? I just really like the game. I really like the game. I'm having a good old time. I actually really love the building system in that game. It's pretty good. I mean, there are little things here and there that could be tweaked and could be better, but for early access, not bad. Yeah, happy Trailer Tuesday. But yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking about. So if there's any kinds of builds specifically that you guys would like to request, or if there's any kind of, I don't know, maybe not even build it. If there's a build specifically you'd like to see, like maybe if you want to see like a kitchen build or a living room build or a bedroom build or something with a specific kind of theme, let me know. Let me know, because I am going to be looking forward to making those builds, but I also need help with ideas, trying to figure out what you guys want to see. So I don't know, I'm kind of wondering, like, should I do it in the same format I did with the V Rising videos, where like, let's say I did like one specific kind of room and then have like different examples of that, or I could do like an entire build. The entire build kind of videos are usually pretty cool, like, because I like to do like castle tour stuff, but I've noticed that with like V Rising, for example, those videos don't seem to do as well as like ones where I actually show you like different examples of the kinds of things you can build. So I'm thinking about maybe taking that approach and moving that to Windrose. So just let me know what you guys think. Maybe that's a good idea. I think the building system is one of the game's strengths. Yes, I agree. I agree. And it's fun. It's not like hard, and I'm able to like do stuff. The only thing with Windrose is that there's no at least to my knowledge, there's not yet a mod that will allow me to free build. Like there's no, like there's mods that'll allow you to build like over water a lot further out and things like that. But there's no build, oh, sorry, there's nothing like in place yet where I can just have, you know, free building without requiring materials. That's really what I need. If someone can, you know, make a mod where I don't need materials to build, I'd be able to spit out video after video after video after video, and you guys would just see nonstop really cool shit. Seen a couple of builds, the lighthouse tower build and dock porthouse build. Yeah, I have like a tower lighthouse kind of build going on right now, but I've been thinking about like what to do for like certain kinds of things. Like I was thinking about, you know, maybe having like separate safe, because the thing is I have a lot of I have almost all the pieces unlocked now. I've gotten really far into the quests, and I think I'm like, I just have like a couple more quests and then I'm like up to the end essentially. I didn't get to play as much over the weekend because like I said, I was in the hospital. But you know, if I had more time it would have been a little easier, but we'll see. Also circular building builds. Yeah, circular building builds can be interesting. Yeah, but like I said, if there's anything specific that you want to see, go onto the YouTube channel under the post tab, and you'll see. I think I put it in post. I don't remember if I put it in post or community, but I think it was like either or. You'll see on there somewhere that I put a post kind of mentioning this stuff. So just leave a comment there for like any suggestions. Like I said, so yep, that's all I wanted to say regarding that. I just want to get that out of the way at the beginning of stream. We have a lot of trailers today. Some of them are, well, most of them, the vast majority of them are trailers that you guys suggested, but there's like, I think like 2 or 3 trailers I might have added in just because I haven't seen the trailers yet and I've been wanting to. So that's a whole nother, thing. But yeah, I basically added like 3 extra ones. So spider pirate house build? No. No, no, please. Jeez. Oh, man. But I think what I might have to do in the meantime before we get our, before we get the ability to kind of free build, which I don't really see them making a sandbox mode a priority right now. Maybe the devs have announced something and I just don't know, but I'm gonna have to look into that. But in the meantime, what I might have to do is have like separate save files and then just like duplicate my save files just to like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna collect a monstrous amount of materials and then do like multiple builds on different save files and just see how it goes. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. That is the plan. Hopefully things go well. But yeah, I look forward to it. But yeah, that was the main thing I wanted to go over. Everything else is fine. We have, let's see, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 18 different trailers today. Some of them are kind of long, but none of them are like past 6 minutes, I don't think. So let's see. No, I think they're all about the same length, except maybe a couple of them. So we're gonna get started. The first trailer, which I have not yet seen, well, kind of crazily actually, is a Final Fantasy XIV Evercold teaser trailer. So I assume this is the new expansion. I know over the weekend, FanFest happened for the game, so you know, I haven't been keeping up with FF14. I'm gonna be honest. Like, ever since I started, you know, playing V Rising, I really haven't like played as much FF14, which is crazy because I played that game for years, like with like the utmost of dedication, essentially, and I still play every once in a while, but I just haven't really had the time to like play that game as much as I've wanted to. And also, like I said before, I'm having a hard time kind of getting back into the game because someone I played with actually passed away, so it's really hard for me to like kind of continue the journey without them. Is like, I know that sounds like kind of like dramatic, but hey man, I'll go on my own pace. All right, here we go. Let's see. Warrior of Light in Shattered Skies, wander not alone. Prepare for Evercold, the next chapter in the ever-expanding world of FF14, launching January 2027. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, and there's a special site. All right, let's check it out.
Peggy 16.
Hold fast to what you must and meet your fate without fear. Go forth, discover, unite the stars unto one. Let none bar your path.
One more time? It's my favorite story.
Oh, you know it better than me by now. But if you insist.
Yes! All right, I'm ready. Tell me about the Promised Land.
Long, long ago, in a time few yet recall, life prospered, for the world was rich in plenty. Majestic trees stood sentinel over lands.
Okay, I gotta say, I really like how cool that looks. Like, just seeing like the threads kind of, you know, pop out and come to life. Like, that was actually a really interesting visual solution to the transition there. Like that, man, I tell you, like every time I see one of these like trailers, it always kind of blows my mind, like the graphical like things that they add in and just like the stylistic choices. It never disappoints, so I'm looking forward to this.
Without end. From towering peaks sprang rivers, flowing into and feeding great seas. And noble kingdoms flourished, wanting for naught.
Looks like we already have some familiar faces. We got Estinian, Alphino, and yourself, the warrior of light. Look at that badass pose, man. That's awesome. I love this. Everything about this.
But then came the relentless ice. The world grew cold, cold and still. Men succumbed to bitter sorrow. And as we struggled to survive, they marched, and all was lost. We had no choice but to flee to the skies.
So here's the thing, like, I haven't finished the last expansion stuff. Like, I finished the main story, but I didn't finish like the following patches after that. So if there's details here I'm missing, I'm sorry. Don't spoil, please. But you know, so Alras are like a certain race you can play as in the game, and they're basically like, I guess the best way you could describe them is that they're kind of like dragon people, but they're not actually dragons, if that makes sense, I guess. But they have like some characteristics that remind you of dragons, right? And in the Stormblood expansion, we met one faction of them on the steppes. But now there's like another faction, I assume, that we're going to be more introduced to in like the wintry areas or the cold areas. So it's kind of interesting that they're kind of moving in this direction. But you know, if this is somehow related to the Heavensward stuff too, that'd be pretty cool. It's probably one of my favorite expansions. If I had to rank them, I think my favorite is probably, oh man, it's hard. I think Endwalker was excellent. If I had to rank them, I'd probably rank them Endwalker, Shadowbringers, then, well, no, Endwalker, Heavensward, then Shadowbringers, and everything else comes after that, I would say. But I wonder where Evercold is going to be. New worlds, new creatures. Yeah, looks lots to look forward to. Yeah, because the last expansion was more focused on like the transition from, you know, your initial kind of storyline, and it concluded with Endwalker. And then when Endwalker was done, we had Dawn Trail, which was like the beginning of a new adventure. So, you know, obviously, admittedly, I have not finished that, but at least the transitional patches in between. But I do plan on, now that I know that I have until January to do it, I'm like, okay, I gotta get my shit together. But yeah, this is cool.
Below became a frozen waste. But everything changed when they arrived.
The traveler, the one from the sky.
Aye, though in those days we knew them as...
Okay, so we got Reaper here. Is this the job we're going to be focusing on this time? Reaper? Okay. Well, I don't know, because technically I thought Reaper was more focused. I guess Endwalker was more Dark Knight, huh? Now I think about it. So maybe Reaper's going to be like that class that everyone just kind of like focuses on for this example, or sorry, for this expansion. So I don't know. Is this the Final Fantasy? Yes, it is the Final Fantasy, but it's the 14th Final Fantasy. So it's not actually final, it's just the 14th final. I'm looking forward to that outfit. I love Reaper. It was such a fun class. Damn. It looks so good! Is there more? Taking you to the next level. Yeah, I didn't see all the announcements with like all the changes and stuff, but from what I understand, they plan on like adding things to kind of make it less of a grind for people. So like instead of having like I think like a 1 week cycle for every single thing for like tomes and stuff, you can do like 2 week cycles now or something. I don't know. But I think that's gonna probably bring me back to the game, to be honest, because I just don't have the same kind of time I used to like sit down and grind for tomestones. See, I think some more info was on site. Yeah, I'll take a look at that later. It's definitely exciting. Definitely exciting. But yeah, I used to play this game way more. But like I said, I took a small break. Okay, maybe like a 2-year break, it feels like. But I do play on and off from time to time. I think I'm going to start playing it more again. Mostly because I need to finish decorating my house. Because I started that process and then I just like never finished. But yeah, I gotta get back into that. Used to play the game, yeah. You know, it happens. Sometimes you just don't have time to play. Sometimes you move on to other games. And I think for me it was more of like a combination of factors. But yeah, I think I'm probably gonna start getting back into the game maybe before the new expansion, like maybe a month or two before the new expansion. I might like start hopping on more and playing more. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, next we have... That trailer was awesome, by the way. Next we have a trailer for The Blood of Dawnwalker. This is the story trailer. Let's see. It's easy to go a step too far. Go down a path you can't turn back from. 3 September 2026. September! This game's coming out in September? I assume that's what that date is for. Okay. Also, hello, Red Coffee Bean. Welcome to the chat. And hello, Spidey. Oh, and I think I said hi to Majin and What Did You Do earlier. But if not, hello. I always forget to say hi, and then I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to say hi. You remember this game? Yeah, me too. This has actually been on my wish list for a while, ever since like the first few trailers came out. There's a lot of people who seem to be really excited for it, so I hope it doesn't disappoint because I'm seriously considering playing it. I don't know what the price range on this game is going to be though. I have no idea, but we will see. Hopefully it's not like what's that other game that came out recently that I was like I can't pay that price tag. It was what's it called? Crimson Desert or something? I don't remember. It was Crimson Desert or something else. I can't remember. There was another game. Yeah, thank you. Crimson Desert. Yeah, that game, that price tag, I just can't swallow it. Like, I see it, and then I look at my gas tank every month or every week and how much I'm spending in gas, and I'm just like, yeah, no. I mean, I'm sorry, but when gas is like $6 a gallon, I don't think I can like cough up that kind of money on a game. Like, even if it's like with money I've saved up specifically to buy games, I just can't like swallow it. It's too much. It's too much. It's literally like, I don't know if I can sleep at night knowing I spent that much on a game. That's, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's crazy. I have to really think about it. Like, really, really think about it. But, all right, here we go.
I want you to watch. What did you do to me? Where are they? Where are my family?
Jesus. The coronation. It's in 30 days.
So Princess wants to be a prince now. And mark the occasion with my family's blood.
Brensis will rip you to shreds. There might be another way. If you are to stand a chance, you need to prepare. You need to take risks. Find allies.
I have no love for Princess's regime. He is a vile monster.
Some have already taken up arms, haven't they?
A Vrakir joining the rebellion? Are you serious? What on earth are you?
It's as if the Vrakir in you is dormant during the day and awakens with nightfall. You're not the...
That's interesting. So this is kind of like what we were thinking, that, you know, he's able to move around during the day, but at night he's like, you know, a night creature, I guess you could say.
Only one wanting to see Brent's turn to ash. We're in for a rough time. Follow me and do your best to survive.
It's easy to go a step too far. Go down a path you can't turn back from.
I think it's high time you tell me what the hell is going on.
In the end, it's every man for himself.
As I see it.
Well, it looks like there's going to be a lot of combat in this game, based on what we've seen in previous trailers and this one. I think maybe, yeah, there's a wolf form, it looks like. That's a good point. I think that's the first time we've seen that wolf form, actually, in the trailer. I didn't even think of it, but yeah, that's a good point. But yeah, looks like it's a very story-driven kind of game, too, potentially.
We're both far beyond redemption. Doesn't mean we should kill people on a whim. I'm just trying to save my family.
Good. Bad. Fairy tales. People tell themselves to preserve their sanity.
Man, the fact that it's coming out in September, that's like right in the, what, beginning of, no, right before fall, I think. Let me add that to my calendar, actually. We have quite a few games coming out this year. So like, all right, just looking at the list, right? Next week on Tuesday, we have Dead as Disco releasing finally. We also have on the 25th of May, Paralives is releasing, assuming they don't push that date back again. Moonlight Peaks is coming out on the 7th of July. The Ratatan Ratatan 1.0 is coming out on the 16th of July. What other games we got? I think that's all the games I have listed here. But yeah, that would mean, so January 2027 is, you know, obviously FF14. So this one would be like the only one toward the end of the year that I'm be writing down, because this game I'm actually really interested in. I think it might be worth a shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to my calendar. And we're going to say The Blood of Dawnwalker. If I don't write this down now, I will forget. So bear with me, please. Let's see. Kind of interest on the game, but it's 70. So is it really $70? Or you mean Crimson Desert? Because Crimson Desert was 70. It was crazy. I hope this game isn't $70. I really hope not. Like, I mean, considering it is 70, oh my god. $70? Fuck. Okay. I'll see how my wallet's doing by then. I'll see how my wallet's doing by then, and if I haven't croaked yet, and I still have a couple pennies, I'll consider the purchase. How about that? $70 is expensive. Like, I don't know. I will consider my options. There could also be other games around that time that release that I'm not like expecting that are like really good too. So, I mean, we have a while from then. So I guess we'll have to see, you know, because a lot of times, like, I'm gonna be honest, guys, like a lot of the games I get to like show on the channel, I get in like one of two ways. Either I get a key from the devs, and you know, I end up doing like a review before the like on day one or something, then that's usually when I have like a key. But if I can't get a key to do a review on the game ahead of time or something like, I mean, I can try, but if I can't get a review of the game ahead of time or anything like that for a $70 game, I don't know. I got Soul Mask and Windrose, I'm good. Yeah, you know, I feel like I liked Windrose more than Soul Mask. Like, Soul Mask was interesting and had a lot of, like, funny things to it, but it kind of reminded me a little bit more of, like, I don't know, like, it kind of reminded me of, like, Aska for some reason. Even though that those two games are, like, totally different. Is $70 gonna be the new norm moving forward? Not for me. I mean, here's the thing, guys, like, it's okay. I know I'm kind of like low-key a little bit cheap, right? Like I try to I try to be fair, because the thing is, whenever I buy a game for like stream or for reviews or something like that, that purchase comes out of the money that I earn from like YouTube, Twitch, or Kick, or Ko-Fi. So if I don't have that money by then for whatever reason to get this game, I will think about it and be like, and even then I want to be careful about what I spend my money on. Obviously, I'm not trying to, like, I don't know, like, I feel like every person has their own like level of comfort, like their own comfort threshold. For me, if a game is like more than $60, I'm like uncomfortable. And even $60 is like a eyebrow raising achievement for me to purchase. I'm trying to think of like I think the last game that I myself purchased that was that expensive was probably like, oh god, it's been a while. I'm trying to think, like, what was the last game? No, because that game was reduced price too. I usually buy things on sale, so I can't even remember the last time I bought a game for that price. Like, that's, I mean, that's insane. I don't know. I think I usually hover around the $30 to $50 range, and any more than that, I'm sweating. And if it's past the $60 threshold, I'm like nervous. And at $70, I'm like turned off, like low key. So, pretty sure upcoming GTA and Elder Scrolls are gonna be, yeah. So, that price tag to me is completely and totally unacceptable for my pocket personally. Now, if anyone wants to go out and buy these games for their own pleasure, you know, maybe you're really into these games, or, you know, you're a huge GTA fan or Elder Scrolls fan or whatever, and you're willing to save up, and, you know, or maybe your financial situation is different than mine, right? Like, I'm not going to judge people for buying those games and enjoying whatever, right? Like, if that's what you want to buy, it's what you want to buy. It's your money, right? What I'm saying is I have a threshold, a tolerance threshold that is not very high. And I think part of it is because, you know, it's always been very low in most of my adult life, seeing as I've always been kind of low-key broke, right? But that's kind of like the reality of the situation. Like, you know, why would I, you know, spend $70 on one game when I can buy like 2 games that I can both feature on the channel or talk about, or make guides for, or whatever? I don't know. I've almost entirely sworn off AAA studios. The best stuff I've played the last several years was small indie devs. I agree, Eloquent. I think that lately the stuff I've really enjoyed has been both small and medium-sized indies. Studios have worked on stuff. However, you know, there are a few AAA games out there that are really nice. You know, that I've traditionally played in the past, and, you know, there's certain series and things that I'm like I really like for example, I really love God of War. You know, that's a really big, you know, franchise, you can only imagine. But I haven't played all the games. I didn't play the newest game, but I played all the ones before that. So I don't know, I'm kind of like slowly weaning off of that kind of stuff, because it's just like, do I really want to spend $90 on a game? $80? Because the thing is, if I tolerate $70 now, then they're going to make it $80 next time around, $90 next time around, and they just won't stop. I think it's going to be if you play a lot of different or just play a few select ones. I think it kind of depends on like what your preferences are, because if you're playing like mostly well, apparently I forgot where I read this, but there was some kind of like survey or something done. I don't remember if it was like a survey or research or whatever, but someone did the napkin math, and they realized that most people who are playing games, or most gamers right now are playing games, are spending their money on live service games. So things like FF14, League of Legends, Fortnite, I think, is also another one of those. I don't know. I'm not a, basically that's where a lot of the money's going. And I think part of the reason why a lot of people just kind of stick to those kinds of games is because they kind of know what they're getting. Like, it's already a game they like, and if they can get cool cosmetics or fun little, adaptation things added on, that's a plus for them. It's a fun thing, which is kind of like a sure bet you're going to enjoy the product, right? Because you already have the product. You just need, whatever. And of course, the entry for a lot of these games is free, right? Not all of them, but many of them is free. So there's that, which makes sense to me. And then you also have this, like, I don't want to say, well, I guess you could call it maybe like an indie renaissance now, where like a lot of these indie devs are coming out with like games that are like really unique or simple, or have some kind of like really fun factor to them. Good examples of this would be something like Power World, Windrose, I think Hollow Knight, Silk Song, my bad. I think Silk Song was another one. Baldur's Gate 3, I think, was another one that people really, really liked. I'm trying to think of like other games that were like also really, really popular when they came out, but that's just a few examples. But people are realizing that it's more fun to play a lot of these games that they just give the indies a chance. Like, I think the one game this year that kind of surprised me as far as like games I didn't expect to like as much as I do, I think one of them would definitely be People of Note. People of Note was fun as hell. Like, I'm still getting through it. Like, I'm literally just taking my time. Thank you, Expedition 33. That's another great example. The last $70 game I bought was Monster Hunter Wilds. Well, you know what? I bet you didn't buy that game on PC. Yeah, that game flopped on PC. Like, people were pissed because it ran like garbage on PC. I think I'm thinking about the same game. It ran like garbage on PC, so people who played it on like PlayStation or whatever, they had a great time. They were like, yeah, this game's awesome. And I know plenty of people who play the game even now, right? It's a very popular game. So yeah, I can understand that. I'm too damn old and slow now to play online stuff. I deal with idiots all day at work. Don't want to put up with them on my off time gaming. That is totally valid. Eloquent. That's understandable. Let's see. Yeah, I've mostly been buying indie games or AA games. Yeah. No, I mostly play on console. I don't know why they released the game early. They usually release it a year later. Really? They released it early. I didn't know that. Yeah, but yeah, I think the backlash that they got from how poorly it was implemented, like how bad the performance was on the PC version of Monster Hunter Wilds was so bad that they had to I think re-release it on let me double check. I know that they had a benchmark, and they took down the benchmark a while back, not too long ago, I want to say. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's like $70. So that game, it still has mixed reviews. That's crazy. But yeah, I had a benchmark that got removed because I guess they were going to update it to fix the performance issues. But that was like a year after the game came out. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, but I guess they lost a lot of money on the PC sales because people just didn't want to purchase it. A lot of people refunded. It was pretty bad, and it still has mixed reviews on Steam, but on PlayStation, people love it. So I've even seen reviewers say, don't buy this on PC, buy it on PlayStation, which is crazy. I know I mostly play on console. Oh yeah, I just read that. Yeah, so it'd be like that sometimes, you know. I just wish that they didn't do that. All right, here we go. Forever Skies official Final Echoes update trailer. Galaxy Spring Showcase 2026. Forever Skies is a first-person survival game set on a post-apocalyptic ecologically ruined Earth. Play solo or with up to 3 friends as you build, upgrade, and fly a high-tech airship, scavenge resources, craft tools, and face dangers on the surface as you hunt for a cure to save humanity. Forever Skies is out now on PC, PS5, and will be available on Xbox Series X and S in summer of 2026. The Final Echoes update is out in summer 2026. Cool. So I guess they're announcing that they're releasing it on Xbox in the summer. That's cool. All right, if anyone even still plays on Xbox. By the way, Forever Skies is like the only first-person game I've ever played on the channel. And when I played it initially, it was like on my old PC, so I had to play on the lowest settings because it was just so like, it was not well optimized. Now, this was during its early access phase. And, you know, the devs were nice enough to give me a key to the game to try it out. I said, you know what? I'll give it a shot. I'm not into first person, but I'll give it a shot. I actually really like this game. Forever Skies wasn't bad. It had a lot of good stuff. Basically, for anyone who doesn't know, think of like it's a survival game, but your ship is your house, and you have to like move your ship around on like a post-apocalyptic Earth that's all like ecologically destroyed, essentially. So yeah, that's basically what the game's about, but it's pretty cool. I recommend it. I recommend it based on my initial experience, but I haven't played it again since. Mostly because I don't want to get motion sickness. I couldn't play this game for a long period of time. Like past the 2-hour mark, I was starting to like feel a little dizzy, but the game is pretty good. I just personally, I'm not good with first person games, but this was the only one I ever played on the channel, but it was cool.
Initiating emergency landing procedure.
I see a lot of new stuff. Let's go back a few frames, actually. I see a lot of new like things, a lot of old stuff I'm familiar with. Some of these like capsules and things, like this fish tank is new. I don't remember there being a little fish tank before. That's kind of cool. But yeah, there's a lot of decorative items and stuff too in the game from what I understand or what I've seen. Oh yeah, and they added multiplayer like way later. That's another thing. I guess that's like a healing pod or something now. That's new. Cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like this game is not bad. Like at least from what I experienced, and I experienced it really early on, like in the early access phases before they even added you know, multiplayer and stuff like that. I'm sure it's a lot more fun with other people. There's just a lot to do. Like you have to like go around, you kind of disintegrate things and collect the matter to build other stuff, and it's just fun. It's just a fun game. Why would I want to save humanity? 97% of humans annoy or bore me. Wow, does that make me part of the 3%? Or am I also annoying and boring? Oh wait, I'm a dog. I guess that doesn't count, huh? The art style does remind me of Subnautica. Yeah, I've heard a few people kind of compare it to Subnautica. Let's see. Graphically, it feels like a combo of NMS and Subnautica. No Man's Sky Subnautica. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. That's a good way to describe it, I would say. Depends on how much you pay me. Nice try. All right. Next. Let's see, what do we have now? Oh, here's another one. This is actually one of the trailers I inserted because I just wanted to see it. So apparently, there's an early access launch date trailer for Witchspire. Is there any description? Witchspire is a co-op open world witch adventure game. Explore, fight, and craft your way alongside your familiar through the handcrafted world of mystery. Coming to early access on PC in 2026. So I actually played this game on the channel, but for YouTube members. So I did a YouTube members only video of me playing the demo for this game, and it was so much fun. I loved it. It was cool. It had like a lot of, you know, like it was a little wonky at first, like trying to figure out a couple things. Some of the mechanics I was a little confused about, but once I understood it, I was like, wow, this is great. But yeah, you have like familiars that you can, you know, command to fight alongside you. You have, you know, you have your own base. Think of like a survival game, but you're a witch. That's basically what this is. It's a survival game, but you're a witch. Cat Lady Simulator, do they get to drink a box of wine too? Nah. Casually burning witches? Oh my god. Depends on... oh my god. Another cool game to play. Yeah, Witchspire was a lot of fun for the demo. So let's see the... I really wanted to see this trailer, so I just added this one in, so please forgive me. I never added my own like trailers that I want to watch or react to. Do they float? I think if you're on the broom, you float. And I think you float when you build your base. If that's what you're asking. But yeah, here we go. Oh, a Monty Python reference. I wouldn't know. Yeah, you see how she's floating above while she's building. The building system in the game's not bad either. I forget exactly how it was, but I remember that I did not like necessarily have a bad time putting stuff down, if that makes sense. Like I didn't really build any foundations. I just kind of placed items. But if I play the game in the future, I'm definitely going to do that. And yeah, so we'll see. Ooh, this is a new area that wasn't in the demo. That's interesting. Fight the corruption. Nice. Is there a date? Come on, give me a date. Oh. Oh, wow. June 10th. Nice. That is going in my calendar also. That's a Wednesday. That's interesting. I guess I'll add that as well. Let's see. If they could manage to collab with the new anime Witch Hat Atelier, I hope I said that right, airing this season, this might pop off. That'd be funny. Let's see. Did not necessarily have a bad time. Sounds like most days now. Yeah, most dates nowadays. Bruh. Oh, I should tell a story about that. Now you got me thinking about a story that I should... Hold on a second. Let me write this down or I'm gonna forget. Witchspire release date. Okay. Yeah, because certain games I want to keep on my radar for you guys so that if, you know, when that day comes, I can be like, hey, should I buy this? All right. I guess I'll tell the story now, since you just reminded me of something eloquent. One time at band camp, nah, I never. Well, I mean, I have gone to band camp, but that's not the same. All right, so funny story. So one time, this was like, I want to say like years ago, like probably over 10 years ago now, I would say. One time I went on a date, right? So I went on this date with someone that I met online. I was like, oh yeah, you know, you seem pretty cool, pretty chill. You know, let's go on a date. So we went somewhere local, right? Because we lived in like the same area. And I was like, hey, you know, let's go to this place or whatever. I really like this place. And basically it was like think of like a Asian buffet. It was more like a Chinese buffet, I guess you could say. And you know, we were there, we were chatting and talking. And, you know, throughout the whole date, like, I was just sitting there thinking about this. The guy was, like, super nice, too. He was really very kind, you know. Geez, what were you, like, 10 back? No, 10 years ago, bruh. I'm, like, 3,000 years old. What are you talking about? Like, okay. And then, oh man, so the guy, he was super nice, super chill, very friendly, polite. I mean, he was the kind of guy that like you bring home to your parents, right? Like he was a very nice dude, right? I mean, looks wise, average, nothing wrong with him. He didn't have the crazy eyes, you know, he didn't have anything about him that made me go, oh my God. But there was one problem, guys. There was one problem. He was boring. He was boring. The moment I realized we had nothing in common and that, you know, as much as I, you know, really, you know, talked about a few things, like I'm over here talking about how like I love games and blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, oh, I don't really play. I used to play more before, but, you know, I was like, oh, no problem. Like, what other things do you do? And this guy literally had no life. All he did was work. That was it, which is fine if that's all you want to do. But when you're on a date with someone and you tell them, hey, all I do is work and I have no time for anything else really. I just this happened to work out. You know, this timing in my schedule happened to work out. Like, I was like, oh man. And then, you know, I told him at the end of the date, I was like, you know, at the end of the date, you know, I told him, hey, like, you know, you're really nice. You know, I like you, but I don't really like you. Like, and he just looked so sad. He was so disappointed. He was like, really? I'm like, no, don't cry. He wasn't gonna cry. I don't think so. But I could tell it like he was so sad. I was like, look, you know, you're really nice. You seem like a, you know, straight up kind of guy, you know, whatever. I just don't think we have enough in common. You know, that's what I told him. I said, I just don't think we have enough in common. You know, I feel like we're not really like super compatible, you know? And he was just like disappointed. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. I said, look, you know, if you want, I can pay you back, you know, for the date or whatever. He's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. Like, he was like, no, it's fine. I had a good time, whatever. I said, okay, well, I mean, I'm glad you had a good time, but you know, if you want me to pay you back, I can, that's fine. Like, I don't mind. Like, you don't have to, cause he insisted on paying like initially, but like, I think he was kind of like hoping for a second date, but I was like, nah, bro, it's not happening. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just don't think we have enough in common. And every time I think about this guy, like every once in a while, I just think like, man, he was so boring. Like, he was nice. He was the kind of guy, like I said, he was the kind of guy you bring home to your parents and be like, this is so-and-so. And this is, you know, the kind of, you know, person that, you know, your parents would be like, wow, what an upstanding guy, you know, perfect, you know, like the thumbs up from the parent kind of guy, you know. But no, he was so boring. And I was like, I was so disappointed. Anyway. Yeah, so that was a funny story. That was probably one of the nicest dates I've been on too, just because the person I was, you know, on a date with was not a complete dipshit. Like, they weren't like some crazy person. Like, I've had some weird ones too, like where, you know, that's a story for another day. I'm getting off on a tangent, but Jesus. You're really nice on the worst words a man can ever hear from a woman. Damn. One day he'll be the next billionaire lizard man in Zuckerberg. Oh. I hope not. He was nice. I don't want him to become evil because of what I said. No bad boy vibes. Yeah, you know, here's the thing, like, for me, like, the thing is, there's always like preferences. Like, people always have their preferences, but for me, it's like, if you're not a gamer, it's probably not gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't understand the culture, if you don't have like any kind of interest, even in like things like, you know, stuff that's like kind of on the side, like anime even, or like some kind of other thing, or like if we don't have any like interests that align, I don't know why I'm there. You know, and it was kind of sad because, like, you know, he seemed kind of sad, but I was like, look, I'm just gonna be straight up honest, it's not you, I just don't think this is gonna work. And he was like, okay, I understand. I was like, damn. But yeah, it was a bittersweet turn down. It was like, on one hand he was really nice, but on the other hand we just had nothing in common, and I just it just was not gonna work. Not gonna work, man. There, he had no riz. He didn't know how to riz. It just wasn't working. All right, next. All right, next we have, wait, hold on, let me read the chat. Gamers can be dangerous. I married one. She cheated on me with half our gaming group and ended up marrying our mutual friend. God damn. Holy shit. That's pretty bad. You know, I know a few people who've done like shit like that, and I'm just like, but why? But why though? I don't know. I just don't understand this. I don't understand it. Like, god damn. Booze, nudity, blood, and gore. I'm in. Yeah, Conan Exiles. All right, we'll move on to the next one. Conan Exiles Enhanced announcement trailer. Conan Exiles Enhanced is a free upgrade to Conan Exiles arriving May 5th. Hey, that's my anniversary date. That's my streaming anniversary. May 5th, 2026 on Steam. The upgrade will be available to all current and future owners of Conan Exiles on Steam to celebrate the 8th year anniversary of the beloved open-world survival game. Built in Unreal Engine 5, Conan Exiles Enhanced brings 8 years of incredible survival content into a fully upgraded experience with dramatically improved visuals, enhanced performance, modern rendering technology, and for the first time connecting the exiled lands to the expansion Isle of Sipta. I hope I said that right. The update revitalizes the brutal world of Conan Exiles, delivering a deeper level of immersion for both new players and longtime fans. All right, here we go. This is why I'm happy with me and my cat nowadays. You know what? That's a mood. AC Black Flag charges for a new version. Conan gives it for free. Nice, right? Right? All right, here we go. My understanding is that this is also like a survival game, but I've never played it. I've heard good things about it, but I've never played it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll take a look since it's gonna come out on my anniversary date. So here we go. I hope they show before and after because I have no idea what it looked like before. Oh, there we go. Ooh. That's cool. Holy crap. You know what's interesting? Like, this change, it kind of makes it look more like Enshrouded, I would say. Like, if you look at the texturing, it kind of reminds me more of Enshrouded. Wow. Like, in the original, it looks like it's like snowed over almost. That's crazy. Wow. Holy crap, that's an upgrade if I ever seen one. Wow. Wow. That's a huge visual upgrade. For free? Damn. Wow. Lumen Global Illumination. You know, this illumination kind of reminds me of like Nightingale, actually. How like the way that the light moves like through the windows and stuff. It's like kind of similar. Like if we go back a few frames, you see that? That's cool. Maybe I should try the game. I don't know. Cool. Wow, that's a hell of a lot more detail. Like, just going back a few frames here, I don't know why it's like lagging on me, but I mean, it literally went from like such a like black and white existence to a color rich look. I mean, visually, holy shit, like it doesn't even look like the same game. Like it's beautiful in comparison now. Wow. They did a great job on this. Wow. It's amazing what like so many years of like, you know, start to finish change. You know what's another game that did something like this? FF14 actually did something like this where they upgraded their visuals with I think Endwalker. I think with the release of Endwalker, I think like a few patches after or before or something like that. If I remember correctly, they came out with like a update to visuals, and this kind of reminds me of that a lot. But yeah, like look at the tones. Like this doesn't even look like the same game. Like that's crazy. I actually prefer the new stuff, but I'm not someone who plays the game, so let's see. The map connection is really nice. Before you had to make separate characters. Really, it's actually pretty decent, and Briella plays the hell out of it on her streams. Oh yeah, I saw that she's been playing it. I just don't really watch it because I don't play the game. It's loosely based on R.E. Howard Conan novels. Okay. One thing Unreal Engine 5 does really well is lighting and shading. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it just looks fantastic. And notice how like the strand isn't really clipping through like the helmet either. Like if we go back a little bit, like a few frames, like on the left, you can see the strands like clipping, but it doesn't clip on the right. That's nice. Oh wow, I didn't realize this game had such a well, I mean, I figured it had a building system, but I just didn't realize how many like ways you could utilize the building. It looks like you can build on trees and stuff. That's pretty cool. What the ugh. What the fuck was that? Okay. I'm moving on. Oh my god. Y'all are trying to kill me with the spiders, man. Oh, hold on. Upgraded user interface visuals. Okay, what did they upgrade here? I have no idea what this used to look like, so I have nothing to go off of. Ooh. Oh, you get sorry, you get to keep your bases and characters. That's good. Support for 3 single-player save games? 3 single... What did it used to be? Would it just be 1? That's weird. Support for 3 single-player save games. That's odd. That's odd, like, to advertise. Unless there's something, like, that just, it wasn't a thing. Like, I don't know. Someone explain that to me. That's kind of weird to advertise. Your bizarre items carry over. Isles of Sipa and the exiled lands brought together. Okay. Oh. You got rhinos or something? Nice. Can glide on bats. I mean, it just looks fantastic. I don't know, maybe I'll give this game a try. It looks cool though. Looks amazing now. Got several hundred hours and it really looks good. Ooh, okay. Let's see what else we got here. 1 per map. 3 is... Oh, it's 1 per map. Oh. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Are the maps like procedurally generated, or are they just like maps that are like kind of fixed? Like, I don't know. I'm just curious. All right. Next we have Palia Path Roadmap, the Royal Highlands. This is one that I have pushed off watching just because I saw it was like 7 minutes long. I was like, it's like almost 8 minutes long. But we'll see. We'll watch it. Let's see. Saddle up, Palians. The Royal Highlands expansion is launching on Tuesday, May 12th. That's soon. We're sharing a sneak peek at some content you can explore on day 1, as well as a glimpse at what lies beyond the horizon. Our director of production, Maxwell Zerath, returns alongside senior community manager Melissa Maxon, or Lacey, and a cameo from head of publishing Javi Carlos to guide you through Palia's most ambitious adventure zone yet, complete with new traversal gameplay content, mechanics, and new surprises along the way. Check out their blog here. Okay. It's hand built, and the sequel is gonna be Lowlands. Oh my god. All right. Oh, you'll be on vacation for it. Nice. Okay. All right, let's check this out. This video is a little longer, so I don't know if I'm gonna go through the whole thing, but I guess we'll get through most of it. Oh
Hey
my
everyone,
god.
I'm Maxwell, the director of production working on Palia.
And I'm Melissa, also known as Lacey on Discord, and I lead up the community for Palia.
We want to welcome you to a very special edition of Palia Path. Today, we're going to be giving you the first look at our next adventure zone and expansion, the Royal Highlands.
We're going to take you on a sneak peek tour of the new map, talk about some of the things that we're most excited about, and maybe share a few surprises along the way.
Now, you might have noticed it's been several weeks since our last patch. And that's
She looks like a proper saucy tart. Oh my god, what?
because the team's been working hard on making sure the Royal Highlands is as good as it can be. And we're happy to share that the Royal Highlands is coming in our next patch.
For now, let's ride in and discuss some of the content that you can expect in the Royal Highlands.
The Royal Highlands is our third adventure zone and our most ambitious one yet, even larger than Bahari Bay. And there's a whole lot to do. While exploring the map, you're going to find new materials, find some new insects you can catch, reel in some regional fish, hunt the Amber Royal Cernic. There's truly something over every hill.
The Amber Royal Cernic sounds majestic.
It is, but not just because of its namesake. Amber Echo plays a huge role in the Royal Highlands, including the expansion story. Amber Echo has spread across the Royal Highlands, encapsulating and trapping anything and anyone caught in its snare. Not much is understood about Amber Echo, but only that
Oh no, not the deer.
those trapped within it are frozen in time for years, decades, maybe even a millennium.
Roro.
In the Royal Highlands, players are going to meet our newest villager, Echelon, heir to the Bahari Dukedom, who's been sent to investigate alongside you and Sabira.
He's handsome too.
No, he is, but we're getting too far in the weeds.
He's suspicious.
And we want to save some surprises for you when you dive into the map yourself.
Sounds like players could use some help getting around such a large area.
Yeah, and we know tackling a wide open region can feel daunting, so we're introducing a new traversal option so you'll never have to hoof it alone.
Snupalthic?
Nay. Good old-fashioned mounts, starting with horses.
We've been raring to tell y'all that horses are coming to Palia.
Similar to ancient humans, horses haven't been seen in thousands of years and have been thought to be lost to time.
However, when the expansion launches, you'll be able to meet, acquire, and ride your very own horse through the Royal Highlands.
You know, it was weird when I first saw like the thumbnail for, and people were freaking out about the horses. I was like, you know, it makes sense they would announce this now, you know, for Year of the Horse. It just seems weird that they're horses, like actual just regular horses though, because I mean, I guess it makes sense. This is Earth, right? But considering all the other creatures we've come across that just didn't exist during human times, it's almost shocking to see a horse. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of It's kind of like when we got like the chickens, and I was like, we got chickens? Like, you know what I mean? Well, they're not called chickens. They're called, I forget what they called them, but crazy. Who was walking around with a ramen bag in her head, on her head right now, about to spit my coffee out laughing. Oh no, they need help.
The massive open-air concept of the Royal Highlands map was specifically designed to showcase how mounts will benefit you all as players. You'll notice that horses have multiple gaits, so it's pretty clear when your horse is still picking up the pace and accelerating into its top speed.
Oh,
For our
good.
equestrian enthusiasts, you'll be happy to know that the team studied equine movement and worked hard to strike the right balance between responsive controls and realistic movement.
That's right. We wanted the horse riding experience to feel grounded and tactile, but also give you the confidence in the controls to be able to sit back, relax,
I'm gonna guarantee you right now that none of the horses are gated.
and take in the journey between your destinations.
Not that it really
And
matters.
you're not limited to riding the horse just in the Royal Highlands.
While you'll need to head to the Royal Highlands to acquire a horse, you can mount up and ride with your companion in most open areas.
Nice.
You won't be able to pack a herd of horses into the underground, for example, so no horsing around on the hot pot tables.
But you can ride your
Damn.
horse on your home plot. Now at launch, you can expect 3 horse breeds. The Dawn Spur with a classic look, the fiery, dramatic Phoenix Fire Dawn
Oh, the Phoenix Fire Dawn Spur. I love it.
Spur, and the elegant, swift, Arabian-inspired Aquindu Thoroughbred.
Ooh.
Each breed carries its own aesthetic identity, but they're all raring to help you explore faster
Wait, that one's purple. They did not show us a purple horse. What?
and feel more connected to the world. And horses are another.
Don't tell me that this is a cosmetic or if they're like different varieties of the same horse. Like, is it the same kind of horse, but like different colors? Is that what we're seeing? Is this earnable or is this something you have to pay for?
way to add a bit of flair and uniqueness that is distinctly Palian through the ranching skill.
Through ranching, you can breed and raise your
Oh, I see. Oh, this is cool. So it looks like they're gonna allow you to do the you're gonna have to like I guess you're gonna be able to keep them like in your farm, kind of like you do for the other animals, and just kind of go through the breeding process with them. This is actually pretty smart that they set up the breeding situation first, figured the quirks out for that, and then added horses. That actually makes a lot of sense. That's a pretty good idea.
own stable of horses, each with their own distinctive
You got sparkles? This animal sparkles. Oh my god. I wonder if you can trade the horses. That's what I want to know.
visual and gameplay traits tailored to your horse and your riding style.
We've included a variety of coats taking inspiration from the real world, but we've also added some more fantastical, rarer looks and patterns that could appeal to you with a creative eye.
You'll
Ooh.
find me on my iridescent pink pony when this update goes live.
Hold on a second. Be gone, bots. There we go. Moving on.
Mounts will also have functional traits that can influence how they ride out in the world, so you'll be able to truly breed your dream horse. And we're celebrating mounts with our first ever mounted community challenge, the Long Ride event. During the Long Ride, the entire Palian community
Do the horses poop and pee like in Red Dead 2? I'm gonna say probably not. Let's see. Let's see. Twilight vampire horses? Yeah, right? That's what it kind of reminds me of.
will collectively track
The
distance
sparkle.
traveled on mounts. As milestones are reached, reward tiers are unlocked for everyone. So, when you're exploring the Royal Highlands with your new equestrian pal, remember that every hoofbeat counts. Yeehaw! But let's stop horsing around and let's talk housing.
With the Royal Highlands, we're introducing a brand new homeline inspired by ancient human architecture.
This is our most elegant homeline yet. And yes, it's time to take your home to the next level. Literally.
In our last patch, we allowed you to increase the number of buildings you could have connected together. With the ancient human homeline, we're
Wow.
gonna be giving you a capstone that raises the number of levels you can have.
The ancient
Ooh.
human homeline is unlockable through our newest lunar path, the Path of the Pony.
As with previous lunar paths, this is an
Wait, is this... okay. Oh, never mind. This looks like this isn't purchase. It's just part of a pass, but I think it's like earnable. It looks like. Okay.
evergreen progression track. There's no expiration date and no pressure.
Oh, nice. No expiration, so you can do it whenever.
You're free to play at your own pace. The
Good.
Path of the Pony includes the ancient human homeline modules, such as the awning, railing, new windows, as well as some
Ooh, those windows look sick. Oh man, I might have to come back to Palea just to build a new house. This looks sick. I mean, wow. I mean, whew. And now they're gonna add more limits and things. Like, there's just more to do. That's crazy.
Rewards and horse treats for you to explore.
We've talked horses, we've talked housing, now let's talk style. The Royal Highlands introduces our most ornate decor collection to date, the Aristocrat set.
These pieces are ornate, dramatic, and unapologetically
Beautiful.
luxurious.
Wow, that's really nice. Imagine, well, here's the thing. I know that like for the furniture pieces you can dye them different colors. I wonder what this would look like in the darkest of colors that they would allow.
We want you to create your own maximalist mansion.
You're going to want to show off these pieces, but we also want to make sure that you could store them.
So we're going to be introducing a new storage tier that's going to increase your overall storage capacity by 4,000.
Love that. But I've been dying to give more info about our expanded dye system for outfits. So back in a previous Paleopath, we mentioned we had some dye system upgrades in the works. Now you'll finally be able to apply dyes that you've already unlocked to your existing outfits. You'll
Nice.
also see more diamond you polish, more palettes to further customize your perfect Palean look.
In short,
Ooh.
your Palean identity is about to level up. Let's get down to brass tacks. The Royal Highlands expansion launches next month, May 12th. In
May
addition to
12th.
everything we've talked about, you can expect the expansion to launch with new quests, new Renaissance-inspired potato pods.
Those two almost never interact with other humans outside of a screen, social awkwardness to the max. I noticed that too, but I was gonna mention that later. I'll kind of go into detail my theory behind that.
A new Jack Cat plush, and even more eye customization options, as well as a few
Oh, hold on a second. Is this new? Is this like potato new? I don't think I've seen this one.
potato
Hold on.
pods, a new Jack Cat plush.
Hold on. My screen just like opened and closed. There we go. You guys can see that, right? This one right here, this potato pod. I don't think I've seen any of these yet. This is cool. Like, these designs are actually pretty neat. I like this one a lot with the little flower. So cute. But yeah, this little like golden bonsai with like spikes on top with the I'm dead inside look. Like, I love this a lot. Actually, this is pretty neat. I like that potato pod a lot.
And even more eye customization options, as well as a few additional surprises.
But wait, there's more. These new features and mechanics pave the way for our summer-themed series of updates titled Sunkissed Summer.
We don't want to share too many details about the content coming in Sunkissed Summer patches, but I will say it is the year of the Riff Rock.
That's right. It's probably safe to assume that you'll be raising your own Riff Rock ranching animal sometime during.
All right, so too girly for my taste, but I'm glad you like it. I think it's just too cozy for your taste, Eloquent. But just in general, like, okay, so kind of going back to the whole social awkwardness thing, I agree there is some social awkwardness here going on when they're talking, but I don't think it's like necessarily because of their social skills per se. I would say that they're both reading off of a script, but the script is too low. I think what they need to do is invest in like a oh god, what are those things called? Like those projectors that have like the scrolling text that goes down, right? Because they're obviously reading off of a script. Even like when the guy's like talking, he's a little less obvious about it. But when the person on the left is like, you know, reading it, she's looking down a lot, and I think it's like more obvious because of how far back she's standing from the actual script. But I think they need one of those projectors, you know, maybe invest in one of those in the future and then just have it stand up next to the camera so that when they look into the lens, it's a lot less obvious. That's something that, you know, I've had to kind of utilize myself, like when I do recordings, so that my head is not turned in like just one direction when I'm speaking, so that it's not affecting the balance on the mic. Because if I talk like this versus like when I talk like this, for example, it changes the tone of your voice. So that's something else to kind of keep in mind. But you know, the audio is good. I just, you know, like I said, I think that they're probably reading off of like a laptop or something, or someone's holding up flashcards behind the camera and we just can't tell. But it's way too low. They need to raise it up to the same height as the camera in order for that to be more hidden. Like, it's fine to read off a script, just make it less obvious. Let's see. Does this game have any male characters? Is it like an Isle of Levos kind of thing? Yeah, there's a lot of male characters. There's a lot of people, a lot of guys who play this game too, surprisingly. You know, I mean, well, I shouldn't say surprisingly. You know, a lot of times, like, people will say, oh, well, you know, it's too girly or whatever, but like this game actually does have like some more masculine looks or outfits and stuff, because like a lot of people complained about that. They were like, hey, you know, I want more masculine looks for my male characters. And they actually obliged, and they started, you know, making some changes and adding some more outfits and things. But of course, they're all purchasable, most of them. But yeah, there's a lot of guys who play this game. There's a lot of male characters in the game too. There's a romancing mechanic where you can romance either male or female characters, regardless of your character's, you know, setup or preferences. Let's see, eye drops show their reading, but the body language posture just screams dork. Okay, I can't argue with that. I think that's fair. It's a fair observation. But hey, man, if you're going to be working on a game and you're, you know, whatever, you're probably in a way some kind of nerd or dork. It's just going to be the case. What game is this? It's Palia. Palia. It's a free-to-play cozy game that I've played before on the channel. Especially during like the early access, but once 1.0 came out, I was not playing as much by then. And then when I switched computers, I just kind of never re-downloaded it essentially, but it's not bad. It's a fun game. What kind of guy the kind of guy that plays it might be like a nice guy you went on a date with? Yeah, you know what, Eloquent, you might be onto something. That's funny. It's a great update and free stuff. Yeah, lots of free stuff. I love the mounts update. That's so cool. And the fact that you can like breed the horses to have the treats that you want, I just absolutely love that.
The sun-kissed summer updates. Either way, Palia is sure to heat up your summer plans.
That wraps up our look at the Royal Highlands expansion.
We can't wait for you to explore the new Royal Highlands expansion when it launches on Tuesday, May 12th.
And as always, I want to thank you for your continued support of Palia.
We can't wait to see you all in the Highlands. But before we do, we have one more announcement.
Hey folks, I'm Javi Carlos, head of publishing at Singularity 6. A few weeks ago, Palia's crossed the 10 million player milestone worldwide.
10 million players, god damn, that's a lot of players. That is a ton of players. I mean, I'm kind of surprised it's reached that many, to be honest. Like, this game had like I feel like a really shaky start, like during early access, and then they were acquired by another studio. I think it's the same studio that like, or not a studio, I don't know if it was a publisher or studio. I think it was another studio that makes Lord of the Rings Online, I think, or works on that game too. I think they were like acquired, and ever since that acquisition, things have actually looked good for Palia, in my opinion. I think that acquisition was probably one of the best things to ever happen to this game, which I can't really say a lot about like most acquisitions. How many years has Palia been? I want to say like about 2 years now. I think the 1.0 has been out for like at least 6 months to a year or something like that, if I had to guess. And I think I played like a year in like the it was not early access, it was like open beta, essentially. They had an open beta, and that's when I played mostly. And then after that, I just kind of slowly trailed off over time, but it's fun. It's a fun game. It's the kind of game you play when you want to lower your blood pressure. So maybe I should pick it up again.
This is a huge accomplishment for us, and we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. To celebrate with you, our 10 million player celebration event is live right now. For the first time ever, you can earn up to 2 free mystery gifts just by completing daily quests. You can also earn free event-exclusive decor, plushes, a nameplate, and more. We're also celebrating with a 25% discount on Palia's Starter Pack and Founders Pack. This is our way of saying thank you, whether you've been with us since pre-alpha or if you've just arrived today. From all of us at Singularity 6, thank you so much for being a part of the Palia journey. We'll see you in-game for the 10 million player celebration event, and again when the Royal Highlands expansion launches on May 12th. Till next time.
Nice. Also, I think this guy got green screened in. Just guessing. Just guessing. I don't know for sure, but just guessing. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you look at the edges of it, okay, like green screen is not perfect, guys, but when you have an eye for this kind of thing, there's certain things you're gonna notice. So you notice that when he turns his head, or when he moves his head here, there's like a small blur here with the motion. Like, just to, like, I know it's like a piece of his hair, but it's kind of like the way that it blurs slightly, it just kind of screams green screen to me. And then like on the side, on the edge here, there's like a misalignment on the edge of this like right here. You see how ragged that edge looks? Like it just kind of, to me, I feel like this is green screened in, but that's still pretty cool. That's still pretty cool. He has better presentation skills. The lighting looks off. It's about as natural as you're probably gonna get it from green screen to back office. These other two people, they look like they were actually in the office though. Probably. With an asterisk. I don't know. This could be a fake office. It's hard to know nowadays. Slightly different angle and reflection. Yeah, like the lighting is a little different, but it's close. It's close. It's believable for most eyes. All right, next we're going to, oh wow, we have quite a few other trailers still to get through, but I'm going to try and push through as many as I can. Let me just take a quick 5-minute break, and I'll be right back. I need to refill my water. Let me see, here we go. All right, I am back. Let's see. Did I miss something? Here we go. Oh, thank you for the lurk, PJ. Appreciate it. That's over on the Twitch side, of course. All right, here we go. Tiny Delivery official release window trailer. Don't miss the release window trailer for Tiny Delivery, a cozy adventure game developed by Seneca. I feel like I've heard that name before. I just don't remember. Players will assume the role and responsibilities of a courier robot, exploring a vibrant town to execute deliveries, reveal hidden secrets, and tempt a little chaos along the way. Tiny Delivery is launching in Q3 or 4, between Q3 and 4 of 2026 on PC on Steam. All right, let's check it out. Here we go. Oh my god, that's mean. Oh my god. Giving a cat a ride, you know what? That's fair. Community service. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be a delivery bot. What are you doing? Everything except deliveries. Oh my god. Why? Why did you ram the car? Okay, that's fucked up. That poor guy is just fishing and you just honked right behind him. That's scary. Oh my god. Oh, now you're getting a new look. Oh my god. Delivery Wars! Okay, this game looks great. This is hilarious. Can I deliver a spider plushie to Xolo? No! And especially not ASAP. Cats will sit on anything? Yeah. That game sounds like someone with a rather small package coming over to your house. Tiny delivery. That's funny. Yeah, this is cute. I like this idea of like having like a somewhat more new technology. Just like a game revolving around a technology that now exists is like kind of funny. Like just seeing all the chaos you can do and all the fucked up things you can do. You can just be like a tiny ball of evil, just completely terrorizing the people of the town like that. I mean, good luck. That's funny. All right, here's another one that I added in. Moonlight Peaks release date trailer. Welcome to your new vampiric life in the magical town of Moonlight Peaks. Raise mystical crops, learn spellcasting, potion making, and befriend, or even romance, the local werewolves, witches, and mermaids in the heartwarming supernatural life sim. Eternity awaits. Here we go. Robot looks like something out of Wall-E. It does. Oh yeah, so I actually did play this game. I played the demo on stream one day. So if you'd like to, you know, watch me play the demo of that, it's actually you can search it on the channel on the live stream tab. There's somewhere on there. You can just search Moonlight Peaks and you'll see that gameplay footage. I actually had a great time playing this game, like on the demo. Think of like, I think the best way I could describe this game is think of like Stardew Valley, but at night. With like a mystical, magical theme to it. Like a, you know, a night edgier theme, but like in a cute way. I don't know. That's the best way I could describe it. Yeah, it's Vampire Stardew. I think it's like really similar in some ways, but overall I really enjoyed it. Make new friends. Aww. Oh wow, they can turn into a wolf. That's interesting. I really like the way the game looks. It's super nice. here we go. This is what I care about. Unlock vampiric abilities. So I know you can turn into a bat. That's something that was established in the demo. Create your cozy home. Oh, so you do get to expand the home. That's nice. That's something I was worrying about, or not worrying about, but wondering about, because in the demo it was only just one room. Nice. Cool. Coming July 7th. I actually really enjoyed the demo for this game. It was pretty chill. It was cozy, but like with a darker night theme. It was nice. Let's see. Girly, where the guns? Where guns? Project Hail Mary reference. Thanks for adding references in parentheses. That helps. This looks way too wholesome for you. I mean, I've played a lot of cozy games on this channel. I've played a lot of cozy games on this channel, actually. Let's see. Count Orlok was the vampire in Nosferatu. Oh, was he really? That's interesting. Is that like that character we just saw that he was like, no, no, no? Oh, yeah, that was him. Okay, so it's a reference. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's cool. But yeah, this is a really neat game. I like the gardening stuff. I liked how you can use magic to, like, you know, speed up crop growth and do all types of stuff. And, you know, you had like a, I don't remember if it was like a mana bar or what. I can't remember, but it was a pretty neat game. It was very wholesome. I definitely look forward to this game, and I think I'm probably going to play it when it launches. Yeah, really cute, cozy vampire farming sim. I agree. This might be a fun one. All right, next we have Feather's Edge announcement trailer. Dash and slash through innovative kinetic Metroidvania. The Tower of Time awaits. A rich handcrafted world fractured by the collapse of time. Slice through foes as tough as talons. Bite-sized battles and master the way of the bird warrior. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, that's interesting. You know, this might sound kind of crazy, but like usually when there's like a game where the main character is a bird, it's usually like it's usually like a duck or a chicken or something, or like a pigeon. So it's kind of interesting to see this. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Look more like a woodpecker to me, but okay. Wonder what kind of bird they are. If anyone has ideas, let me know. So this kind of reminds me a little bit of like Silksong, but with more like intense calculating mechanics, like with crispy angles and stuff like that. Like it feels more like a mechanically intense game, but not like a, well, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of games that look like this one in a sense that, you know, it kind of has that Metroidvania feel where there's a lot of like mechanics involved. But this one in particular stands out to me just because of the, you know, slashing mechanic. Like it looks like that's the main focus as far as like your bread and butter, which can make this game stand out a little bit, I think. So we'll see. Feather's Age. We got Road. Is he a woodpecker? That's what I thought. I thought he was a woodpecker maybe. But the thing is, woodpeckers tend to, like, it's hard to tell because like the beak is the same color as the hair on the head, which makes me think like, you know, maybe, I don't know, is it like a sparrow or something? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I'm really not sure. I'm not a bird enthusiast, so I can't really tell you what it is. But it's interesting. We got Roadrunner. Where's the coyote? Jesus. Let's see. Judging by the beak and attack, maybe a shrike? Oh, maybe. Let me look that up. Well, hold on. Let me see. Oh my god, I forgot about the redeems. Holy shit. Oh my god. How many oh shit. Hold up. I just realized. Oh my god, there's like 12 redeems. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm over here chatting and yapping. I've been yapping and yapping the whole stream. I didn't even see. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. All right. Thank you for the headpat, Mage Flame. I appreciate it. Thank you for the stretch Majin. I appreciate it. That was like 22 minutes ago, by the way, for all these. Ow, my back. Oh, that was a bad move. Oh, that was a bad move. That was a bad stretch. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. Thank you for the stretch. You read your curse. I'll just stretch the fingies. Oh. There we go. Thank you for the hydrate. What did you do? Thank you also for the hydrate, Kachikochi. I will do all the hydration right now. Thank you for the stretch, Kachikochi. I'll stretch my arms. That's quite a few of these. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the stretch, Majin. I'll stretch my neck a little bit. Maybe. Hopefully I don't die. Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. What did you do? I appreciate 2 hours ago. Oh my god. Thank you for the hydrate. You read your curse, hydrating again. And thank you for the headpat, Kachikochu. And thank you also for the headpat, reaction reviewer. I saw that headpat. Thank you so much. That would be an ornithologist. That's what you call a person who studies birds. Or an, I assume. Let's see. Do not redeem. Thank you for the headpat, Zeno. Appreciate it. I will not accept the cozy webs. Spidey, thanks for trying though. Nice try. Okay, maybe you are too old. Make the same noises when I have to get up. Damn. Hey man, look, I'm still recovering. Okay, I fucked up. My back is all fucked up. You know, I was in the hospital for a reason, man. It's just jeez. Oh, you might have missed it. I don't know if you were here at the very start of the stream, but yeah, I was saying how like on Sunday I was at the hospital because my back and neck were like really badly hurting, and every time I deeply inhaled, my whole chest was on fire. It was awful. Damn, putting in cozy did not work. It was a nice try, like I said, Spidey. Nice try. All right, next we have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam in 2027. All right, let's check it out. Age 1000. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know most of the Dragon Ball characters. Like, I just don't. Galaxy, every smile I bring to you. There's sparkle in my flow, untouchable, cause you know I'm the one. My rhythm hears the beat, looks me voice so divine, jewel perfection. You need to use soft and fuzzy arachnid legs? Ugh. Oh crap, yeah, I missed that. Oh my god. This Goku, is this Goku's great grandson? Maybe.
Hey! My new song's out. Hope you like it.
another incident in New City. That's your cue to head out and take care of it.
All right, Brett. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Go!
What is this? Like, you know, to be honest, when I saw Dragon Ball, I thought this was like a fighting game. Like, I expected a fighting game, but this doesn't, I don't know. I'm a little confused. Those are the only Dragon Ball games I'm familiar with, are the ones that are like fighting games. So if I'm wrong, I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, there it is.
Hey, partner! The incident should be just up ahead.
You can definitely tell that this was like made with Japanese dub with the flip flaps and not English dub, but I'm okay with that.
Careful, though. I might just steal the spotlight myself. Now, here comes the hero.
Oh, let me read the chat. All I know about Dragon Ball Z is over 9,000. So he the new Saiyan man? This is like a semi-MMO, I think? Really? Interesting. Was that it? No, never mind. There's more. You know, this like very futuristic world and stuff, like I don't know if this was like, if this is showing like a futuristic world in that universe, like in the Dragon Ball universe, or like what. Like I don't know anything about Dragon Ball like Xenoverse and stuff like that. Like as a kid, like I used to watch Dragon Ball all the time, but it's been many years since then and I don't recall hardly anything, so I'm so sorry. I don't know, like I'm not really, like even just watching this, I'm not really sure what kind of game is this. Like, is this a fighting game? Is this a, you know, an MMO? What is it? Like, I don't know. I feel like I should have probably gotten the answer by now when we're this deep into the trailer, but we'll see. Are we gonna be decorating because we have our own room? Like, explain.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. Wow, you really caught me off guard. You okay?
Now she asks if you're okay after crashing into you. Are you okay? Like, bruh. Yeah, I still don't know what kind of game this is. Like, really. Like, as someone who doesn't as someone who's not familiar with the series, seeing that this is the third installment into Xenoverse, like, I have no idea. As someone who's completely out of the loop, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Like, I don't know if this is a fighting game. I don't know if it's an MMO. I don't know if it's a action adventure game. I don't know if it's a MOBA. You know, like, I have no idea. Like, at this rate, I'm just like kind of like, okay, you lost me. Like, I just don't know. There's a storyline in Dragon Ball Verse. Let's see. Dragon Ball has a lot of futuristic stuff. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense, right? Because there's lots of like alien technologies and things, right? you create your character and level up. So I'm assuming it's like some kind of RPG. I don't know. Is it like an RPG then? Like, I don't. That's interesting. I don't know. It could literally be anything. I don't know. It could be interesting. I just don't. I don't personally have like a huge, you know, want to play this one, but I don't know. It's whatever, I guess. I see this and I'm like, okay. All right, I think we'll watch one more and then we'll wrap up the stream. I'm actually like, I spent a lot of time talking in the beginning because I had to like go over all that stuff in the beginning. But you know, I did a little bit of story time too, so I was a little slow today, guys. But you know, I try to get through as many of these as I can. Don't get through all of them though, but we will see. We'll see as time goes on. Let's watch this one and then I'll do my closing stuff. All right, Vampire Crawlers, the turbo wildcard from Vampire Survivors launch trailer. Vampire Crawlers is available now on Steam, Xbox Series X and S, Game Pass Ultimate, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch 2. Vampire Crawlers turns the snowballing thrill of the original hit into a tactical deck builder where you build busted decks, explore familiar dungeons from a new perspective, and unleash new world-ending combos. Okay. I never played Vampire Survivors, so I don't know nothing about that, but here we go.
God, please. Help.
You know, I've been seeing this like art style a lot more where it's like pixelated 3D, like 3D pixel, where some of it is kind of like 2D looking, other parts are like 3D looking. I mean, it's becoming like more popular. I feel like it's kind of coming back.
As sinful children of the average Italian countryside. Ah, shit.
Whip it!
I'm digging this music.
Stronger!
You need not fear me. Attack.
I guess you get to play as like different characters or something, and maybe you're like using their specific decks. Like, how does that work?
I don't go without a fight. Gathering the magic.
We're back! Nope, we never left. To kill monsters. To explore maps. To find treasure.
Ooh, I like treasure.
To love. To shine. And there isn't it.
Okay then. Available now. This looks kind of fun. I mean, I've been kind of getting into the whole deck builder thing and the speaking of deck builders, I'm going to play one on Thursday. I'm going to play Hungry Horrors again on Thursday because they came out with a new thing, but I'll get into that after this. Anyway, I'm not that familiar with Vampire Survivors. I'm not that familiar with this game, Vampire Crawlers. It looks interesting. I just don't know if it's like something I would like per se, just because of the format of the game. But who knows? Maybe this could be a fun one to pick up. You tried Slay the Spire 2? No, I have not. Let's see. I'm building again in Windrose. The stream has kept me company. That's good. I'm glad it's keeping you company. Let's see. RPG, but you can also play with other people. Oh, you're talking about the previous game? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I don't know. I think that overall this is a pretty good trailer. I liked the showcase of like, the different characters and just kind of, showing how like you can use certain cards and stuff. Like, that was kind of cool. I'm a little confused about like the prioritization of attack though, because it looks like you only focus on the first row of enemies closest to you when you attack. Like, is there like a way to like hit things all the way in the back instead of in front? Like, are there mechanics around that? And like, what's the real difference between playing all these different characters? Like, are the different characters, like, do they have their own story path or something? Like, if you pick one character, you do an entire playthrough with that one character, and then you can do the same playthrough with like a different character. Like, how does that work? Like, these are all questions I kind of have, like, looking at this. References on the previous game, Vampire Survivors. Yeah, I almost feel like I would have to play Vampire Survivors to like, you know, kind of understand this game a little bit more. Which, I mean, I don't know if I would play it, but I have heard good things about it. So, you know, at least when I bring it up, people like say, oh wow, it's a great game, I like that game. I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll look at it. Maybe it's time to take a closer look at this series, I don't know, or this franchise in general. So yeah, not bad. See, what do we have here? Oh yeah, let me go over a few things. So let's make sure that I didn't miss any stream streaks. We have one single stream streak today from Isekai Dude, who has reached a 45 stream streak. Please give him a round of applause. Wow, that stream streak 45. That is impressive, dude. Or should I say Isekai Dude. That is very impressive. Especially because you're like traveling through different worlds like so often. The fact that you're like consistently showing up to my stream is like a miracle in itself. Like, I mean, there's so many questions. But you know what? I appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by and, you know, being here. You know, 45 it's a big number. It's a lot of streams. You know, when I see numbers like that, like my first thought is I stream that many times. Like, like it's kind of crazy, right? Let's see what else we got here. So, so tomorrow I'm going to be building in Windrose again. I'm going to be playing that game. We're going to be, well, I shouldn't say we, because technically it's me. I'm going to be building in that game, kind of, you know, picking up where I left off. Last time I built like this big tower. This time I'm probably going to just decorate the tower and add like a few more things here and there. I might do a little bit of exploring, but probably not. It probably won't be the focus of the stream. But I pretty much almost finished all the quests. I finished that quest that was mentioned last what was I gonna say? It was last week. I think it was Eloquent who mentioned it last week. The Hornigold, I think his name is Hornigold or whatever. That quest was crazy. But I beat it on first try. That quest was nuts. Next update, we get 40 more pieces. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, the building in that game's a lot of fun. I've been kind of you know, throughout the week, I've been just kind of hoarding more and more materials. So I might just make like a storage only room or something like that in my first base, just to like hold all the materials so that I can just free build to my heart's content. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. You gotta come by, check out the mansion sometime. I'm terribly proud of it. Yeah, so if anyone who didn't see it, like Eloquent actually shared like pictures like on the YouTube community tab, like on my page. So I was looking at some of those pictures. I was like, damn, look pretty nice. If you guys have any builds of your own, or even if it's not like Windrose, if it's something like The Rising or some other game that you like to play where you have like builds and stuff, feel free to share it on the community tab, because you know, the more people post there, the more people will know about my channel essentially, and also the more I get to see your work, which is kind of cool because I like looking at people's builds. It's like a small hobby. Okay. Let's see, explore, experience, and enjoy, fellow travelers. Yeah, exactly. Hold on, even after going through multiple worlds, I keep coming here for a reason. Yeah, I hope it's a good reason, because that's crazy. But yeah, I'm glad to see you here. You know, and that goes for like all the people who like usually show up a lot during my streams. Like, I know there's some of you who have been around for a while, but like there's no like way to track it, like especially on like the Kick and YouTube side, there's no like tracker for that. I wish I could like, you know, give everyone that kind of thing. I was trying to work on possibly getting to do that with a bot, but I think the only way I was able to like figure that out maybe would be if if you had to like sign in and say I'm here. But like if you forget to say I'm here, then it's not, you know, it's not the same as like just getting the streak by showing up, you know what I mean? So I might have to like do some more research on that. Another update. So the the V Rising video that I'm working on, which is the horse stable decoration ideas video, that video is going to be out either late this week or early next week. I wanted to work on it over the weekend, but obviously I was in the hospital, so I couldn't really do that. It kind of ate up all my time, but yeah, there's that. The more ideas she can steal. Exactly. See? Eloquent gets it. Usual suspects unite. Yep. But yeah, in all seriousness, like, I just really like having, you know, I like doing those, like, build idea videos and stuff. It's a lot of fun for me. And I'm thinking about, you know, like I said, doing the same kind of concept, but for Windrose. So if you guys have any suggestions for any kind of, like, video you want me to make, please let me know on that post especially. Or if not on that post, just, like, I don't know, let me know in Discord or something. I have my Discord linked on all the platforms, so if you're interested in joining, feel free to do that. Or you can type in !Discord in the chat and it'll send you the link. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think that was it. Oh, yeah, so tomorrow we're doing we're playing Windrose and I'm building, and then Thursday I'm gonna play Hungry Horrors. They this is what I was gonna mention earlier. They added a new biome to the game, so we got like a little further in from where I left off. So I'm curious to see what they've added, because they've added some new food items and they've also added some new characters and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can beat it in the first try, but I really like Hungry Horrors. That was one of the games that I played this year that I was like not expecting to like as much as I did. But yeah, it's a deck builder, but it's like also a, how do I say this? It's a deck builder, but it has a lot of replayability in the sense that eventually you will die. But right now my character is like so overbuffed. So I don't know if this run's going to be hard at all, but it'll be interesting if I die. Usual, let's see, Chesel Chip has been my guy for stealing build ideas. He's been a master of every game that has building. Really? Let's see, whenever you say that name, it sounds like Hungry Ladies of the Night. No, Hungry Horrors, that game basically is just the idea is that you're a princess that has to make delicious food for monsters so they don't eat you instead. That's basically like the point or like the theme. But it's a good game, so I look forward to bringing that one back. Anyway, guys, just the regular spiel at the very end here. If you are on the Twitch side and you happen to have Amazon Prime and you have not yet used your monthly Prime sub, please use it on the channel. It helps a lot. More than you know. And also if you are on the, oh yeah, by the way, on Twitch, if you decide to do that, you get no ads on your watch, which is great. And you also get an exclusive channel badge, or I should say like a unique channel badge, which is basically exclusive to Twitch and Kick and YouTube technically. So it's only for people who are like subbed or members or whatever, essentially. And then you also get a few animated emotes, which are pretty cool, fun to use. So if you're into that, feel free to do that. If you're on the Kick side, you get the same kind of rewards, except for the ad-free viewing, because, well, Kick just doesn't have ads, so there you go. And then also, if you're on YouTube and you decide to become a member, you'll get to, you know, if you become a member, you get probably the most bang for your buck, because there's also a YouTube members only playlist of videos. So if you like to watch me play a bunch of different demos for games that maybe you're interested in, or maybe you've never seen before and you're just curious to see my thoughts, feel free to go check those out. This month, I haven't posted the members only video yet. I plan to probably post it like tomorrow, I think. And this month, it's going to be Ether and Iron. That's the game I'm doing for the demo. So yeah, look forward to that. Also, you get early access to new videos if you are a member. So if you're impatient, feel free to become a member. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thank you so much for having this wonderful Trailer Tuesday with me. I know I kind of rambled a lot, and I was yapping, okay? But you know, sometimes there's good in that. I was just kind of chilling a little bit, you know, kind of going at my own pace, but admittedly I didn't get through as many of these trailers as I thought I would. To be fair, I watched a couple trailers that I put in there myself, even though we kind of had a lot. But you know, if you forgive me this once, I appreciate it, because I never do that. I just felt like there were just a couple that I've just been wanting to watch, and I just wanted to get kind of your thoughts on it as well, guys. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good old time. And I think that's all of the announcements and stuff. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for everything. Oh yeah, thank you again for the 3,500 subscribers on YouTube. That was such a big deal, at least for me. It's a big deal. You know, it means a lot to me, and if it wasn't for you guys, you know, watching and sharing the content that I make, I probably would not be this far. So again, I appreciate it, and I thank you all so much. But yeah, I need to go get some rest. I need to take my meds. And I will see you all tomorrow. So thank you again. I hope you have a nice day, and as always, Xolo out.